What's up guys, John Turman here with the second part of this exposure tutorial. This part of the tutorial will cover shutter speed and aperture adjustment. Alright, so go ahead and open the function and go to record or rec programs. And so right now I'm in cine mode, so go to TV or the shutter priority recording mode. So at the bottom you'll see this little cue that gives you exposure times. It goes, right now I'm at 1/24th of a second, and that's pretty standard. I mean, most movies you see are using 1/24th of a second. You know, if you scroll over to 1/6, it's a little slower shutter speed, and I'll put up a little video of me. This is what people use to light paint with, or sometimes they even use 1-second exposure. Unfortunately, the Vixia does not allow you to go to 1-second exposure, but if it did, that would be totally awesome. And so if you scroll all the way over to 1/2000th of a second, that's the one that you need the most light for, and it captures objects, or it captures motion really, really fast, but it needs a ton of light to work effectively. I'm going to scroll back over. And that's how you use shutter priority. Alright, now press the back button, and if that does not suit you, then go to the aperture priority recording mode. Usually people are recording at f-stop 2.8, and aperture is the term that's used to describe the amount of light that is let into your camera. The relationships are called f-stops, and this is a term derived from, you know, the ancient days of photography. Anyway, so to adjust the aperture priority, the lower the number, the greater the amount of light, but when you open up the aperture, you lose a depth of field, and so you really need to use manual focus and really, you know, to get the objects that you want in focus. But this is important to use if you're in a low light situation. And then, if you scroll all the way over, you need a lot of light for this, but this captures really well. At f-stop 8, it's just a little bit less light is let in. So like if you're having a little bit of exposure trouble, that's what you would do. You would take it all the way down to that f-stop. Standard is at f-stop 2.8, so I'm going to leave it there. And that, my friends, is exposure footage.